Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, I kind of collected a few secret layers that came in within a relatively close period of time. So figured, let's pop them all open. Nobody really does that on channels. Maybe it's because you kind of know what's in there. But a few of them are going to have some hidden cards, and we'll see what those are, and we'll admire some fun artwork, and it'll be kind of a short video. I kind of want to do this one first because I already know the secret card. But we got the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I thought it was a neat secret layer. So I picked one up, just one, just for me. And of course, because people were shocked by this, Wizards has said they're going to do the fancy box for any of the special layers, I guess you could say. So like the Transformers had one, the Stranger Things had one, things like that are going to get the fancy box. It is a fancy box. I'll give it that for a box. Okay. So I did get the foil version, which is not something I usually do. And there's Themberchild. He is an absolute unit. Look at that guy. He can't even fly. You have to do something to get him to fly. He's too chonky. He's too chonky. I am going to sleeve these up immediately after the video because they are foils from Secret Lair. But they're for casual play. So they're for me. Themberchild. That's a great name. All right. We know what's in this one. I'm going to get through it kind of quick here. We got all the characters. So Chris Pine gets his own magic card. And people are actually been building around this because it seems like kind of a cool card. So that's fun. I think it's easy promotion. Easy cross promotion. Same company, all that good stuff. Kind of just makes sense to do this secret layer. And I think they did some really neat setups with it. Because they have Zenk. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Paladin Unbroken. This guy can get huge in a hurry. Okay, we got Simon. Wild Mage Sorcerer. I'm not a fan personally of all the dice rolling, but I do enjoy card draw spells. So there is that. Holga. Of course, Michelle Rodriguez's barbarian character. So we got a haster, must be blocked, kills things. I see a usage for that. Forge. And we got what's his name? What's his freaking name? Can't remember his name right now. What's the actor's name? I'm having a moment. But this is going right into my Prosper deck immediately. Hugh Grant. That's his freaking name. I know somebody already wrote it down below, but I didn't see that then. I'm filming now, not then. I appreciate all the comments. We got Forge. It's going right into my Prosper deck, which isn't normally an offensive deck, but I feel like this would be a nice offensive tool. And Doric. I think this card is freaking sweet. Of course, that flips over to be the Owlbear Avenger. Yeah, I think that card's sweet. Looking forward to figuring out a purpose for that. All right, let's get into some of these things. So, Legendary Flyers. Of course, this was the secret layer that came with the Minnesota Festival in a box. Okay. Thank you for being part of Secret Lair. I didn't buy you for this, but it's got some neat treatments. And right on the top is one of the primary ones. Was there any secret card in this one? Doesn't look like it. No. Well, maybe. Maybe it's underneath there. So it's in foil. I didn't realize that. So we got Alela, Artful Provocateur, in a very difficult to read but outstanding artwork card. Seriously, that is stylish. Actually, that's part of the artwork. It must be part of the artwork on the bottom there. Legendary Creature, Fairy Warlock presents Alela. Is that Yusan, the Wandering Bard? That is cool. Legendary Creature, Human Rogue Bard. Tiny little casting cost symbols. It's pretty wild. Secret layers are wild. And we got Phage, the Untouchable. I remembered this card. That's good artwork. Is that line supposed to be there? That's a good question. Is that part of the card design? I almost feel like it is. Sen triplets. I forgot that was. I remember Phage and I remember Alela. I don't remember Sen triplets is in there. That's cool looking. Oh, it looks like a punk rock show poster. That's sweet. In a weird way, that one's actually easier to read than the actual Sen triplets. Hey, Psionic Sliver. Okay, so we're back to the slivers. All right, so back to slivers for the specials. Then we're going to get into some of the more recent. I didn't buy the whole Super Drop because I didn't like a lot of them. One of them I bought only because I wanted to get to the free shipping. Because I only wanted 2 of them. Buy the ones you like. Don't buy them. It doesn't matter. Somebody made a funny comment. I forgot what it was on, what stream. Oh, was it in a secret lair? Oh, it's about to be in another set in 3 to 6 months. Which has been weirdly true, especially with this one, because we're going to get into Eldrazi Conscription, and I think that artwork is phenomenal. It's like an old school 70s, thriller horror type. Yeah, that's cool. Bruna, the Light of Alabaster. Once again, no value, but that is such cool artwork. Such a cool card design. Counterbalance being the big one of this particular product and the reason I bought it, in which then the joke kind of might apply where we see this in future sets. Still. And Deafening Silence. Okay. Yep. Telekinetic slivers. Getting all kinds of blue slivers today. Oh, all slivers have tap target permanent. That could be a pain in the neck. This is the one I bought just because I had to get to the $100. It's the 90 binder experience. Out of all the ones, I was like, okay, which one do I buy? At least this one had one card where I'm like, all right, well, at least that's that's funny. At least this one's got a little bit of value that it kind of makes sense to be that one I pick up. I will admit, I don't care about it at all. I don't really want it. So one could say, why don't you leave it sealed then? I have only so much space to store boxes. So you got Alms Collector. It's so adorable. I wonder how many people bought these, actually. That's a really good question. So I bought the non-foil of these two. I wonder how many people bought these, because with the kitty cat thing, and people have done, like, ones that don't sell well tend to, especially with cute kitties, tend to do well. Crested Sunmare. Yeah, this is a pretty good card. God, so Lisa Frank. I enjoy that they couldn't actually say that. Rin-Sari Inseparable being the big one. That is the big card of this particular product. And the reason why I went ahead and said, okay, well, if I'm going to have to get to free shipping, then that's the one I will take. And Goreclaw, because I haven't seen enough Goreclaws recently. Oh! Yeah! Exotic Orchard. Cool. That's actually not a bad little extra, in one of these. Wait, is there 2? Or was that already part of it? I don't remember. I don't remember that one. That's a playable card. That's cool. Ah, yeah, there's the extra. Ward Sliver. Yeah, pretty good sliver, though. All right. And then the last one, the one I truly wanted, and I feel like the one that everybody wanted, City Styles. It did not matter to me what the value was of this particular product. I did not care. I wanted it because I think it is the coolest secret lair I have ever seen. And I happen to play a lot of Taste of Karloff. So, I did get foil here. I'm going to sleeve these up right afterwards. But Sakashima the Imposter, that is also a card I regularly play with. In that, I mean, he's over by the billboard. He's looking over the city. He's got his little devil mask on. I mean, it's just so anime. I love it. Teysa, there you are. There's my girl. Yeah, that's my Teysa. That's my new Teysa. Very, very pleased. Looks great. Azusa. Yeah, this was a good secret. This was a really good secret lair, wasn't it? Azusa in the awesome new artwork. My home in Kamigawa, it's people, my family. Though I must admit, I could get used to this because she's in the city. Massacre Girl. Not that that's a card I'm probably going to play with, but come on, the artwork. She drinking an iced coffee or a boba tea. I can't figure out what exactly that is. Probably boba tea. Fantastic. Paradise Mantle, which is another solid little. Yeah, I guess this one was like. This one had the most depth of value, really. I feel like this taste is going to be valuable because it's extremely popular card, regardless of the recent special treatment, which is also really nice in March of the Machine. But I feel like that Tesa is gonna still have a fan base to it, and it's not going anywhere because I am gonna use it as my commander. And what's the secret card? It is a Thorncaster Sliver. At least it's a pretty good sliver. All right, so lots of slivers. I don't care about slivers. Anyway, yeah, just a fun little video. Secret Lairs. Go through them. Check out fancy artwork. Marvel. Not really a lot to say. Are Secret Lairs actually a worthy purchase? That's highly debatable right now. It's highly, highly debatable. Buy the ones you like and buy it because you like the artwork. And I know you've heard that from many other channels. In fact, any channel who has a semblance of common sense has probably said that. Buy the ones you like because you're not buying them necessarily for value. I can't imagine speccing on these anymore. I believe, to me, that time has kind of passed. But having said that, you can still get lucky because you just get that one that nobody bought. And it's going to be a good spec because nobody has it because they only printed so many. And that's what's crazy about these. They're kind of like print to demand, but if nobody buys it, they don't really release any. So then there aren't any. So they actually become kind of a rare commodity at that point for that specific treatment. It's a weird, wild business to get into with Secret Lairs. Weird. But anyway, I'm going to end the video because this is 12 minutes of just looking at cards we already know is in the package. Bye.